Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Miles Michaelis gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Daza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jonathan Daza is retired to lead off the ball game. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That is third.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's 1 gone to start the night.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over the bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Edmundo Sosa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win 1, lose 1. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Previous history with German Marquez. Carries a .414 batting average. He's also taken him deep 4 times. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Elias Diaz.
And now pitch on the way. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got the average to 321. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Arenado has a play. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. So here is Charlie Blackmon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Diaz is off at first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And he fouls this one off. Opposite field to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 17 home runs, 27 driven in. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and one strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2.
Nope.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
So bases empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Demetrius Lewis. And now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. To 1-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Popped him up. Arenado is there for it. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So 1 away now in the Colorado third. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First delivery to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So now here is Jonathan Daza, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Previous history with German Marquez, he's 1 for 5. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a ball lying toward the alley in left center. Daza will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And they start him out away with a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the
hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Batting the left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Ed Sosa.
Stepping up is Edmundo Sosa. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-0. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. McMahon's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Nolan Arenado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Now batting.
And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And she'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch coming, here it is. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, If you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So bases are empty with one gone. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Now here's the first offering. And there's a base hit on the line. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And he lays off there 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Set and the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Popped up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. its way. The 0-2 pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Daza. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wind up and the 0-1 in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-2 Colorado. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Behind 0-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. The next 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Tapia. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Dylan Carlson.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-1. And the this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still a 3-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Tapped up the third base line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25.
Stepping in next, C.J. Cron. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Elias Diaz.
Too high.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Cron stands at first with 1 out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
A really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now here's the first offering. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate, here is Paul Goldschmidt.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a... Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1 to third. Gloved by Arenado. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone, trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Right side. Scooped up onto first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at third. 2 men are out. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Count remains at 0-2. Goldschmidt is over to take a look at it, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Again, another foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is O'Neill. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Jonathan Daza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air to left field. O'Neill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. 4-3 Colorado. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Daza will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now back, right fielder.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Daniel Bard takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. plate, Demetrius Lewis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Daza finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, C.J. Cron. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Elias Diaz is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
As a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope, ball one. 1-0.
Crone leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
I got the count 1-2.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Dylan Carlson. He grounded out last time up. In there, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 delivery. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here comes the 0-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding into a single.
Boy, Hero, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That one off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you. And right there, he has to be standing on second base. No excuse.
Don't you feel that you have to be thinking extra bases as soon as you hit that
Right out of the box, you know.
Edmundo Sosa stands in as he looks at a called strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2. Yep.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the eighth. Two-run shot to straightaway center. They've taken a two-run lead.
Big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Julian Fernandez answers the ball now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Three runs already home here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Nolan Arenado is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Skied down the left field line. Tapia gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 65. Giovanni.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
the right field.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there at the knees, strike 1. Gallegos, the native of Mexico, is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, the pitcher,
And now, Trevor Story. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
The 1-0. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is foul right side. Last strike now for Colorado. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. St. Louis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.